I'm going to give you an preview of my Google site. Just fair warning, there will probably be baby sounds, if not interruptions, but here we go. So this is my actual Google site for my 7th grade modern science class. This is my home page. What I like about this is I have an announcement up at the top. I can set this announcement to be only on the homepage or across all of the pages, and it's really easy to edit. So I started with a welcome to 7th grade modern science. I could also later update it to be like, hey, reminder, test is on Monday or whatever. This image here, this background image, is easily edited, as well as the title. I was able to give an overview telling my students that we'll be using a blended learning class and answering 3 main questions. I wanted to put some helpful info right at the start. So our class syllabus, I put the schedule of my classes. Not sure if that's really important. I might change that later. But then helpful links. We are always using technology, different websites, CK12, BrainPop, maybe PhET. And you can add those links right here, as well as embed in your assignments. You can also have things specifically for parents. So you can link to your grade book here. You could also link to school forms. This is really easy to edit. I left one blank here, so you can see I went in and just typed in the website URL and made it a link. I wanted to tell my students a little bit about me. And then also I created a button so that if they click this, it will generate an email to me. That's Maddox. So then we go to units. So I have a units homepage here, and I just inserted some fun Bitmojis for my 3 units. You can link to a picture or to a text. So I thought that would be really helpful because students sometimes might be more inclined to click a picture. So both of these will take you to the same place. So if we go to my unit 0, again, I have links to those lessons. And it's all really easy to edit. So my lesson 1, what I liked about this Google site is I can include the lesson, essentially agenda, in this kind of format, or what you see over here are placeholders so that I could insert a copy of these Unit 1, Lesson 1 guided notes here. I could link to the Edpuzzle here. I could have their digital scavenger hunt linked here. I can do all of this linking directly in there, or I can have it embedded in this Google document. What I love about this compared to Google Classroom is that this is a live document. So if I edit this document in Drive or in Google Docs, I don't need to worry about re-uploading it, which I did have to do in Google Classroom. The other thing is you can then link right at the bottom to your next lesson, which I think is super helpful. So the same thing goes with lesson 2. Students, can see what we're going to be doing here. I can then change these placeholders here to be the actual guided notes, the Edpuzzle, whatever it is. So you have a lot of flexibility on how you arrange it. This is just what works for me. So like I showed you, there are lots of ways to link to help students, right? But if a student knows hey, I'm working on Unit 0, there's also this drop-down menu to help them get directly to whatever the lesson they're working on. One of the things that I really liked is this schedule function or page. I was able to embed my Google Calendar. You can embed a Google Calendar, particularly for a particular class, which is great. Or what I prefer to do is I was able to embed my digital planner, which I just create in slides. What I really love about this, you can kind of see on the bottom here, is I can set what page of this Google Sheet document they see. So I wanted them to see August. I can go in on my endpoint once August is over and make it so that they only see September or whatever month it is, which is incredible. Just because as soon as I edit this document, they're going to see it. They don't even need to reload, etc. I really loved it. I know a lot of us are unsure of how our schedule is going to go, whether we're doing A/B, block days, etc. So I'm going to include a copy of my schedule once we figure it out in there. One of the things I want to do this year as well is I want to start creating newsletters. So you can add links to this newsletter so that students, parents, and faculty can stay up to date with the latest activities that are happening in your class, and you just add those right in here. So that is a tour of my Google Classroom so far. Let me know what questions you have. I will be going over, I will be creating a tutorial on how I did this. I'm learning as I go, but oh my gosh, it's so fun. I will be showing you how not only to create this, but also how to integrate it with your Google Classroom if that's what you want to do. I like Google Sites because of the fact that parents can access them. So a lot of times parents will be asking me, like, I can't see what's happening on Google Classroom. It's like, yeah, you don't have our district email. And I'm not going to add parents as students to my classrooms. But instead, I can say, like, hey, here's what we're doing. They might not be able to access the different documents because I will restrict those to be specific to our district emails, but then they can at least say, hey, did you do this must-do assignment A and B? So I will be going over all of that in some tutorials, but I hope this gave you an idea of what a Google site could look like. And let me know if you have any questions or what you liked. Leave me some comments.